Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Steppe Pendant 137710, and Steppe is spelled S-T-E-P-P-E. So this is a great fixture. It's been around for a while, and it's a great traditional fixture as opposed to our ultra-contemporary things, because not everyone has a super modern home or business in that situation. But this is a great fixture because it's also can be used in lots of different situations. So I have people that use this over dining room tables. I have people that use this over pool tables. It's a great fixture to put over a kitchen island because it can provide quite a bit of light down. And why don't we jump into the size of the fixture? Ready? So now we're going to be talking about this independent of the adjustable rods here. And the height of the bottom, we call the body of the fixture, that's the bottom part below, independent of the rods, 4.5 inches tall. 39.7 inches wide, and the depth is 8 inches. So it's a good size long fixture, 39.7. You'll notice a lot of our pendants tend to be about 42 inches long. Most American dining tables come in at about 72 inches to 84 inches, and a lot of islands are going to be in that same length. So that's why so many things from Hubbardton Forge tend to be about 42 inches long. So now let's get into the overall height. So if you guys are familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they have a patent on this telescoping rod design. This is going to ship with a little hex nut wrench, this little guy here. Right here, you can barely see it, but there's a set screw, and this tool is going to go into that. It's going to tighten against a plastic friction sleeve which is hiding inside of this, and that will eventually, once you've done that, it will keep this from going up and down. But during your installation, you're going to be able to make this go up and down to get it to where you want it to be above whatever you're doing: pool table, dining room table, kitchen island. So there are 3 different adjustable ranges available for this, and let's get into those now. So the short is 26 to 41.4. And now we're talking about from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling. We never talk about parts. So overall height, 26 to 41.4 for the short. Standard is 38 to 52.9. Long is 52.5 to 67.6. If you need shorter than the short, so let's say you need this to be shorter than 26 or longer than the long, longer than 67.6. We do customs every day. Customs are something that we have you email us from our website, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. We spell out the word Vermont. Tell me what you are looking for. If you're looking for this to be 20 inches from the ceiling down, just tell me. I send it over to Hubbardton Forge through customs. They come back to me with a quote. It's a little more time, it's a little more money, it's non-returnable, but it's something we do every single day, always doing custom stuff. It's very easy. So that kind of takes care of the adjustable ranges. This is also slope ceiling adaptable. The top of this, there's going to be 2 of these rods coming down from a 12 by 5 inch rectangular canopy, and there are 2 of these rods, and they have this knuckle at the top. See how that's bending like that? So this is slope ceiling adaptable in one direction only. So it's really important. If you guys are working with a slope ceiling, send me an email so I can kind of walk you through that. It's very, very important. If you have a flat ceiling, it is no big deal because this is set up for a flat ceiling, obviously, too. So that takes care of that. Let's get into glass for a second. So you're going to have 2 different types of glass to play with on this. You're going to have white art glass and ivory glass. So I'm going to put up some swatches here next to me. White art glass is a white glass, however, has some swirls in it. So this glass is handmade glass that's done in Connecticut in a studio. It's the same kind of caliber you're going to be able to see like in a stained glass window. So it's really, really high quality glass. So white art glass is our friend here. The white with a little bit of a pattern in it, swirly pattern, but you can kind of barely tell. After that, you're going to have ivory, and I like to use food to kind of like convey an idea of what something may look like. So if we're talking about a birthday cake, and let's say it's a sheet cake, and you have it covered in white frosting, and you take lemon frosting and you run your lemon frosting through your white frosting, to me that's kind of like what ivory looks like. And ivory is our friend next to me here. So ivory is going to be a little more organic. It's got a little bit of this kind of like buttery yellow and whites going through it. Very, very pretty glass. And we have these in our showroom too. So if you guys come to Vermont, you'll always be able to see these glass samples. So those are going to be the 2 different types of glass that this is available in. Let's talk about lamping on this because that's going to be pretty important. So this has 4 of these porcelain Type A sockets, and these are the ones we all grew up with. This is just a regular screw-in socket, nothing fancy about it. You'll notice that this is set up for 4 sockets. A great way for you guys to see the inside of this. So if you're on our website and you're on the page for this fixture, and you see the pull-down menus, like choose your glass, choose your length, that kind of stuff, scroll down, and there's going to be a hyperlink down there in red. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Click on that. Big page will pop up. It's going to show you drawings of all of the different parts of this, including what it looks like inside. So it's a cool way for you to see kind of, with X-ray vision what this looks like inside, including the canopy and how it's going to go onto a 1-junction box on the top. So you're going to notice there are 4 of these, and how they're arranged are there's like one like this, and then there's another one right on the side, and there's a second duplicate set just like that. Sorry. Anyway. So you've got 4 of these. You can go up to 4 100-watt bulbs total. If you guys want to do LEDs, no big deal. It's a dimmable fixture, remember that. So you can put in 4, and this is an LED, 4 LEDs. In our showroom, I generally, in these fixtures that are like this, I put in 100-watt equivalent LEDs, easy to find. The recommended bulb size is called an A19, and that's this size. That's about the normal size a lot of us grew up with. Most of those 60-watt bulbs we grew up with were A19s. There are 150-watt equivalent A19s running around out there in the marketplace. It's just a matter of you guys going out and finding them. I tend to buy my bulbs on things like Amazon and 1001 bulbs, but it's easy to find them. Just have to do some research. Okay, so that's going to kind of take care of your lamping on this. Why don't we jump into finish? So if you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, midway down, left-hand side, you're going to see a finishes help guide. Click on that for me. You're going to see a video of me talking to you guys at the top of that about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes and how they look on different types of forging. Scroll down. There is a chart, has 10 finishes on it that this comes in. That chart is going to have pictures that have the letter A on them. Some of the pictures have the letter B on them. I'm going to be talking about that in that video. There's a range of that you can expect to see on a lot of Hubbardton forged fixtures. This fixture, because of the way it's made, is going to be a lot more in line with the pictures with the letter B on them. So it's going to be much more uniform. So watch the video, use the chart down below. When you are done doing all that, go back to that chart and click on any of those finishes, and a window will pop up and it'll show you a whole bunch of stuff in that finish. So it's a great way for you to kind of like play around and really educate yourself on Hubbardton forged finishes. So that is finishes. Why don't we talk about showroom? So we have the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton forged here in Vermont. Actually, the whole world, we have the biggest showroom. 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures spread across 2 floors. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6, and that's all year long. If you're on our website, back in those red tabs with the pictures in them, you're going to see a what's on display page. So click on that. It's going to show you all the stuff we have here to show you before you guys make the trek to come see us. So it's a great way for you to see what is here. We also have a clearance center, and clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, and showroom samples. You have to come here to use it, and I will help you do that when you guys are here. Like I said, I think I said showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can email us too at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. We spell out the word Vermont, or call 802-446-2400. When you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No other dealer does that. There are some larger items, generally big things on pallets that are final sale and non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that ahead of time. And we offer, I think we talked about the Rush program already. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so Rush takes you from 3 to 4 weeks to down to a little under 2 weeks. It's very inexpensive if I didn't mention that before. So I think that covers everything. If I forgot anything, let me know, and we'd love to see you here in Vermont. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.